Well, viewers, now days after the alleged chants of Pakistan Zindabad and all the controversy that surrounded the Vidhana Soudha and the Karnataka Assembly proceedings, and including the Rajya Sabha polls, Karnataka Congress Councillor BK Hariprasad has stoked a fresh controversy by saying that Pakistan may be an enemy state for the BJP, but for the Congress, they consider it a neighbouring country. And then he goes on to, in fact, say that as far as this entire issue is concerned, the BJP should explain why Mr. Advani has been praising Mr. Jinnah, why Prime Minister Modi has been visiting Pakistan. Let's listen to what exactly he stated inside the assembly, or rather the council.
ಶತ್ರು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಬಂಧದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಶತ್ರು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ. ನಮಗದು ಶತ್ರು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ.
ಮಿತ್ರ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರನ ಮಿತ್ರ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಅಂತ ಘೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ
ಇಂದಿರಾ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಅವರು
ಶತ್ರು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಜನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾತಾಡೋರು ಕೇಳ್ರಿ. ನೀವು ವಿರೋಧ ಪಕ್ಷದ ನಾಯಕರು, ನಾನೊಬ್ಬ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಸದಸ್ಯ, ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡೋರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸೌಜನ್ಯ ತೋರಿಸಿ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡೋವರೆಗೂ. ಶತ್ರು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಶತ್ರು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಮೊನ್ನೆ ತಾನೇ ಭಾರತ ರತ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ರು ಶ್ರೀಮಾನ್ LK ಅದ್ವಾನಿ ಅವರು. ಲಾಹೋರಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿನ್ನಾ ಅವರ ಸಮಾಧಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಡೀ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಜಾತ್ಯತೀತ ನಾಯಕ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೊಗಳು ಬಂದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿತ್ತಂತೆ ಶತ್ರು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಅಲ್ವಂತ.
ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ
ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ
Now, meanwhile, I caught up with the man in the eye of the storm. He claims that his statements were twisted by the BJP and their double standard has been exposed, but he also reiterated that he stands by what he said in the Legislative Council.
So the dirty trick of Bharatiya Janata Party is very active. Whatever I have said in the Parishad, I stand by that. If they mix any word, I have already moved the privilege motion against those channels. I have said Pakistan is a neighboring state. For BJP, it may be an enemy state. If BJP is an enemy state, what stops the central government to declare it as an enemy state? Mr. Rajiv Chandrasekhar, the member of parliament, now the minister, had moved a private member bill to declare Pakistan as an enemy state and the terror state. Why was that bill wasn't withdrawn? This double standard, they have been exposed. And they have no moral right to talk to us.
The inquiry is going on. The government already placed it before the assembly that if this is happened, we will definitely take action. We will not allow the culprit. And FIR already lodged. Whatever the government has to do, it's all done. But after the inquiry, whatever the truth comes, the government will take serious action in this one.
Meanwhile, the BJP, of course, have jumped on the opportunity to target the ruling government and have accused them really of harboring anti-national sentiments.
It's extremely sad to know that very, very senior leader like Mr. BK Hariprasad from Congress has said that Pakistan is not an enemy country. And it's a neighboring country for Congress, and it's only enemy country for BJP. It's very unfortunate. We all know what Pakistan has done and has been doing in India with Indians. It shows their mentality. It shows their mindset. In order to appease minorities and Muslims, and in order to, just for vote politics, it shows that they can go to any extent. Congress can go to any extent.
कांग्रेस के वरिष्ठ नेता BK हरिप्रसाद जी इस सीमा तक बोल देते हैं कि पाकिस्तान बीजेपी का दुश्मन है, हमारा नहीं है। यह बोलने का भाव क्या है? और मैं यह भी कहना चाहता हूं, यह BK हरिप्रसाद जी का या कांग्रेस के किसी नेता का जुबान से फिसला हुआ बयान नहीं है। मणिशंकर अय्यर और सलमान खुर्शीद जाके ये कहे थे ना कि पाकिस्तान में जाके कहे थे कि मोदी जी को हटाना है तो मदद करिए। एक तरफ आप अपराधी आतंकवादी तत्वों को समर्थन दे रहे हैं और दूसरी तरफ खुलेआम ये बयान दे रहे हैं, तो इंडी गठबंधन और राहुल गांधी जी से हम ये पूछना चाहते हैं कि मोहब्बत की दुकान में पाकिस्तान के लिए इतनी मोहब्बत क्यों नजर आ रही है?
उनके लिए है, वो ऐसा कंट्री है जहाँ बैठकर वो षड्यंत्र रच सकते हैं कि मोदी को कैसे हटाया जाए। वहाँ बैठकर वो षड्यंत्र रच सकते हैं कि किस प्रकार से आतंकवाद बढ़ाया जाए, क्योंकि आतंकवाद के ये प्रोधा हैं। इनके राज के अंदर आतंकवादी उनके प्रधानमंत्री हाउस में आके बिरयानी खाने का काम किया करते थे। ये अपनी सेना पे भरोसा नहीं करते, पाकिस्तान पे भरोसा करते हैं, स्ट्राइक पे भी प्रूफ मांगते हैं। तो इसकी दो राह नहीं है। ये कांग्रेस, पूरी की पूरी कांग्रेस चाइना और पाकिस्तान प्रेमी है।
Primary demand is, it has been very clear that terror-linked organization people have raised the pro-Pak slogan and media has shown it. Now this government is trying to cover up in the name of FSL report. They are going to send an edited video. Nothing is going to come out of it. Secondly, they are trying to make a false witnesses and trying to cover up the whole issue. I'm going to ask, if there is nothing, then why so moto complaint was booked by police? If they are not going to arrest, that means they are giving a long rope for these terrorist-linked elements, which is anti-national. And this is a question of nation security, integrity and democracy of this country. Siddaramaiah government speaks very loudly about constitution. These people are supporting anti-national elements. He has told the inner truth. That is the soft attitude of Congress towards Pak. And if they think that Pak, who is exporting terrorists in Jammu Kashmir and other parts of the country and creating violence and creating bloodbath, creating terror, are their friends, that means these people are anti-national.
Why are you now going to Rajbhavan?
Dismiss the government. It's an anti-national government.
So you are
Anti-national government inside the Vidhana Soudha. That's why we are going to dismiss this government. Once again, emergency in Vidhana Soudha. There is no action against the terrorists.
You also said sleeper cells.
That's why this 100% in the Vidhana Soudha, many sleeper cell is there. That's why safeguard the Vidhana Soudha. Safeguard the Kengal Hanmantaya Soudha. That's our demand. This is also guarantee. That is the sixth guarantee. The FSLI report favor to Congress, favor to terrorists.
Meanwhile, of course, Union Minister Shobha Karandlaje has also written a letter to Home Minister Amit Shah regarding the incident, urging a probe by the National Investigative Agency. The new controversy over Pakistan comes shortly after the furor over alleged pro-Pakistan slogans during the Congress's Rajya Sabha poll victory. Earlier, the BJP even staged a protest in the well of the House, in the Karnataka Legislative Assembly, even in the Council. They even marched to the governor's residence. They're demanding here that, the Congress government does not deserve to continue in power and the governor should really intervene, is the charge that's coming in. Let me open this up to a panel of guests that are joining us today. We have GS Prashant of the BJP with us, Maya Sharma, senior journalist, Umer Junaidi, political analyst with us. I'm going to first ask Mr. Umer Junaidi, multiple statements really putting the Congress in a fix after all the drama that unfolded yesterday and day before. Mr. Junaidi, do you feel that the Congress somewhere is, going towards the BJP and giving them in a platter everything that they could attack them with? Because, there's so much fodder that's being given. We saw, of course, the controversy surrounding this clip that is still being investigated. And we do not want to really come to conclusions. The BJP here is, of course, claiming that, it was pro-Pakistan slogans. We're not going to get into that until the police come out with details. But the BJP also alleges, Mr. Junaidi, that the entire investigation is being botched up as well.
Good evening, Deepak. First of all, I would like to say that the BJP in Karnataka, after losing the 3 seats to Congress, has been in a mood to get the fresh topics for the controversy, and they have picked a topic, the video wherein the follower of Naseer Hussain Naseer Hussain, the Rajya Sabha MP, he raises the slogan in his favor, and they call it as the pro-Pakistan slogans. Whatever it is, the government has taken the necessary action. The FIR has been lodged, and the matter has been given to the FSL. So whatever the result will be, and that will be in front of you all, and the government and the Siddaramaiah has clearly assured that if something is found which is against the policy of the nation and against the nation, definitely they'll be taking the action on it, whoever it is. It might be the support of the Naseer Hussain, or it might be the support of Congress. Whatever it is, the action will be same. Whatever we have to do with the anti-nationals and the people who are against our
Mr.
ideology
Junaidi,
of India.
all that I want to know here is you
yeah,
are already
yeah,
under
let-
fire over this particular issue from the BJP. At such a juncture, the statement that came in from Mr. BK Hariprasad, in whatever context, of course, he's mentioning it, and he, of course, explained why he did say it as well. But don't you feel that it's given more impetus to the BJP to continue their tirade here?
No, Deepak, because you see, whenever if you have an intention to pin out somebody out of nowhere without any reason or justification, it happens. So that is the stage of the BJP in Karnataka. Whatever good Congress does, they have to pin it out. They have to make a
Mr. Junaidi, let Congress come and explain this.
what
Not
their agenda is.
Congress is not even willing to sit on a debate.
BK Hariprasad.
Junaidi,
BK
Congress is not even willing
Hariprasad
to
said.
sit on a
Okay,
debate.
I'll come to you,
Yeah,
Mr.
come on.
Prashant. I'll come to you. Just 30 more seconds. Let him complete. I'll come to you.
Yeah. So whatever BK Hariprasad said is true, because if the central government declares the Pakistan as the enemy state, definitely we will be the first. The Congress party and the workers of the Congress party and the believers of the Constitution of India will be the first persons to raise the slogans against the Pakistan and to cut all the trade and commerce, whatever is going on, the business, whatever is going on with the Pakistan. Now the people who
So,
get into
are
the
you
country, they
justifying
get your
anything
land.
here, Mr. Junaidi? That's what I want to know. Are you justifying anything here in any way?
I am not justifying anything. It is a fact. Is Pakistan a declared enemy nation? No. That's what BK Hariprasad said. What's wrong in it? Did he say that Pakistan is not enemy of anybody, is not his friend with anybody? No. He said Pakistan is not a terror, not an enemy state to India. And
Not
simple
even
as
terror.
that. Is it declared one? If it is declared one, definitely you declare it. We will be accepting it because we don't have any connection with Pakistan. We don't go to Pakistan to eat biryani. We don't go to Pakistan to praise Muhammad Ali Jinnah. We are not the ones who go there and eat the biryani, praise the people of Pakistan who divided the nation. And we
Okay, I want the BJP to come in here.
Who was the first person to
I want the
divide
BJP to come in. The Congress says that BJP needs to declare this. Why haven't they declared? And then what is the issue that the BJP has is the question, Mr. Prashant.
Deepak, time and again, Congress has been exposed. Because if you look at how Congress leaders have behaved and have displayed affection towards Pakistan, you take Manish Shankar Iyer, Salman Khurshid, they were requesting Pakistan to say, please help us in unsettling Modi. This is a party which claims to have many crores of people behind it, now requesting Pakistan, or literally begging at the feet saying, kindly help us dislodge Modi. With Pakistan knows that on the world stage, Modi can't be displaced, leave alone in our country where we are sure to cross 400 seats. And you have the great champion, Rahul Gandhi, who's talking about Bharat Thodo in taking out its Bharat Jodo Yatra. He's trying to only do a Bharat Thodo Yatra. And what is his
what is doing?
Nothing to be seen.
What is Bharat Thodo? What is Bharat Thodo?
Umer Junaidi, I'll come to that. Pakistan Zindabad, what has been said is Bharat Thodo only. And he doesn't have the guts to step on foot in Arunachal Pradesh.
Are you having the footage of it?
Junaidi,
are you having the footage of it?
Junaidi,
Did you get the official report?
Junaidi, wait. Now don't try to interrupt. This is not your Congress party internal meeting to heckle. Please wait.
Sir,
I will point out how Congress relations with China and Pakistan have been.
Mr. Junaidi, Mr. Junaidi, I request you to hold on. Let him complete because, I gave you ample opportunity to speak and, I interrupted Mr. Prashant when he spoke. So let's give Prashant an opportunity to complete.
Okay. I apologize for interrupting, but I have a single question. Is Prashant having the official report?
I am not here to answer your questions. Please wait for it.
Because you don't have answer
Rahul Gandhi must answer what was the agreement he signed with the Chinese party in 2008? What is that? People of the country need to know. And why was it that all Congress leaders always publicly display affection towards Pakistan? And now they're not even condemning this. They're only saying we'll try to find out something. They did not say this. And look at BK Hariprasad's statement. It's a classic statement saying Pakistan may be an enemy for BJP, but not for us. He could have said, Pakistan, we have fought wars against it. Pakistan will always remain a enemy nation. Why you don't declare a country as enemy nation? It has ramifications on the world stage. Even today, Russia and Ukraine have not probably declared each other as enemy nations. They're fighting a war. So therefore, on the world stage, with UN and other bodies being there, how you classify somebody's enemy nation, whether the free trade continues, most favored nation, those are topics for another day. But let Congress and its supporters come back and now talk. Where is their national pride? Nothing. They only want to go behind Pakistan and say they want to dislodge Modi.
Okay.
Why this hatred for India? This
Okay.
Gammandia
Let's get a
is
neutral
supposed to
perspective as well,
Why
Mr.
is
Prashant. Maya
this
Sharma has been
hatred
listening to
for
both of you all.
Bharat and India?
Maya, when we see all of this that's been happening, of course, as far as the sloganeering is concerned, that's a matter that's still being investigated. Next comes the statement by Mr. BK Hariprasad. When all of this happens, do you feel that it gives the opposition that much more strength to really take up these issues, attack the government?
I really feel this entire thing is a ridiculous storm in a teacup. I think when there are real conflicts going on in this world, whether it's Russia, Ukraine that was mentioned, or the nightmare that is happening in Gaza, when there is violence and destruction, if somebody talks about another country not being an enemy country, but being a neighbor country, is that really such a terrible statement? That is my perspective about the initial thing. Yes, we're waiting for what the FSL report has to say, but I really fail to see the logic of why supporters of a politician sitting in Karnataka, thousands of kilometers away from the Pakistan border, with absolutely no interest in that state in this local level, why they would be shouting slogans which seem to be encouraging Pakistan. That set aside, I just think it's just the entire issue, the very fact that it's been raised in the assembly, that it's being discussed like that, being discussed with rather unparliamentary language also, that this whole thing has just gone out of hand. It is just politics. I think that really politicians, instead of talking about hate so much, instead of talking about enemy nations and enemy states, let's just calm things down. Let's just dial things down. There's enough violence going on in the world, enough conflict going on in the world. I know this may be an idealistic point of view, but I really think all this rhetoric about enemy nations and hatred and that famous word anti-national is just being flung around too easily for the sake of politics. I think even the people raising it know it is a trivial issue, it is a non-issue, and that politicians talking about this are really not doing any favors to the people who elected them and sent them into the assembly.
Okay, how much of it is politics? How much of it is valid to say these sort of statements? We'll of course continue to ask these questions to all our panelists. We'll have to slip into a very short break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back, viewers. We are discussing the issue of the sloganeering that happened after the Rajya Sabha elections, and some of the Congress leaders, of course, while they were speaking to the media, their supporters shouted slogans. The BJP, of course, has been alleging that these were pro-Pak slogans that were raised. So this is a matter of investigation at this point in time. Followed by this, we saw a statement that came in the Legislative Council by Mr. BK Hariprasad that's once again become controversial. I'm also joined in by our panel, of course, who continue to be with us. Umer Junaidi, political analyst, Maya Sharma, senior journalist, is with us. We also have GS Prashant of the BJP. I'm going to go back to Mr. Junaidi here. Mr. Junaidi, before the break, Maya Sharma was just talking about how this is more politics than anything else. But coming back to the sloganeering issue, the BJP today, said that the investigation seems like it's a sham. Is it going to be a fair one? And more importantly, they're questioning the motives of the government when they file the FIR under not very strict sections. They're saying that this is altogether somewhere a cover-up.
Deepak, what happens, when you have a target to, just accuse a person of some or the other thing, you don't get satisfaction, and that's what the BJP is doing now. The BJP has lost the elections in Karnataka. Moreover, they have lost the elections of MP, that is the Rajya Sabha MPs. Congress got 3 seats, and that they couldn't digest, and that is why all this drama is going on. Now they allege that the investigation will not be free and fair. are they questioning the audacity and the questioning the honesty of the department, the police department, that they will be under the ministers and the MLAs? Was that the scenario while the BJP was in power in Karnataka? Are they feeling that the BJP in Karnataka before 23 had a pressure on the police department to have the unfair investigation, and that might be continuing? What's the fear they are having? Why they are not trusting the police department?
Well, Mr. Junaidi, whenever there is a government, of course, in power, the opposition time and again raises questions on the police as well, because they believe that the police answers to the administration.
Yeah, definitely.
And this has happened even during the time of the
that's
Congress party, where you made similar allegations against the BJP.
Deepak, the Siddaramaiah government, the Chief Minister has clearly said that it will be free and fair investigation, and we don't have any attachment to the Pakistan. In fact, it is the BJP who has the affection, love with Pakistan. That's why they, on every debate, on every election, speeches they talk about Pakistan. They go to Pakistan to have the biryani. They go Pakistan to praise Jinnah. But no Congressee or no person who is the
No, but the question here is, Mr. Junaidi, on one hand, you're saying they're not an enemy state. On one hand, you say that what is the issue, of course, in saying that they are neighboring state. On the other, you are speaking about the Prime Minister's visit, about Mr. Advani's statement, as if it's wrong to say it in context with Pakistan. So, are you trying to find a middle ground, really? I mean, there's no clarity in these sort of statements, because you're trying to take both ends here.
No. If it's okay to go to Pakistan to attend the marriage ceremony of the granddaughter of the Pakistan Prime Minister without invitation, then why, if a person, a minister from the government says Pakistan is not the enemy declared country, so what's wrong in it? Did he say that?
Okay, I want Mr. Prashant to respond particularly to that. I want Mr. Prashant to respond particularly. I have very little time left, so let me bring in all of the others. Prashant.
Deepak, firstly, I would want to point out a highly insensitive remark made by Maya Sharma, highly respected journalist, to say we are thousands of kilometers away, we have nothing to do. No, every citizen of the country, wherever we are, we have attachment to our country, and we have every duty to uphold the sovereignty and integrity of the country. Just because we are thousands of kilometers away from the border does not give us a right to say we should be less patriotic than the ones who are on the border. Therefore, I want to seriously condemn this statement made by a very respected journalist. And now, coming to Umer Junaidi's statement about police acting independently, please go back probably 6 hours or 8 hours ago. What happened? The policemen stopped a BJP MLC from carrying saffron shawls. When the police were asked, please show us an order, they said we have been orally instructed by the Congress not to allow it, which means police here are not acting according to the rule of the law, but they're acting according to the political masters. Therefore, every doubt has to be casted on how the investigation will be carried out.
Okay, that's the reason Prashant says that the BJP finds a reason to really question the intentions of the police. I'm going to give I have just about 20 seconds, Prashant. I want Maya to as well come in here, because, you directly took offense to what she said. I want her to respond. Just 30 seconds left. Maya.
Yes, absolutely my point. I'll say again that after Rajya Sabha election in Karnataka, why would they think somebody would raise slogans about Pakistan when there is absolutely no connection between a Rajya Sabha election in Karnataka? I will say that again. I don't see the connection, and I don't see why there should be a fear that there should be a connection, that people would be raising Pakistan after the results of a Rajya Sabha victory. I don't see the connection there, and I will stand by that.
Right. At the end of the debate, thank you, our panelists. But of course, this is a matter of investigation, Prashant. This is a matter of investigation whether these slogans were raised. There is, of course, an audio. There are multiple tapes that have been given to the police. Let's wait for what they really come out with. And I'm sure this entire the politics around this issue will continue in the days to come as well. Mr. Junaidi, Prashant, and Maya, thanking all of you. We have the urban debate coming up on the other side of the mirror now. Don't go anywhere.